Welcome back to With You in Mind. Now for this video I'm going to be showing you how to become comfortable in the seated side angle stretch. It's a bit of a mouthful, I know, but basically a side angle stretch. Now we're going to continue all of these videos are going to be done in bed, but the same principles as the lotus position will apply. For you to do the side angle stretch, you want to check your body. So if you're quite stiff and tense, and if you haven't actually really done yoga before, then you might find that doing a side stretch is actually not going to do you too much good. Side stretches is where you have to be careful and know your body, because if you do a side stretch and it's not good for you where you didn't think about that, you can get really sharp shooting pains that go right up your side and right through your ribs, and it's horrible. So unless you know that your body is ready to open this way, if you're not sure, then I would keep your legs at the end of the bed and keep yourself grounded, like so. And if you're staying here, then I'll demonstrate what we'll do from here for the side angle stretch. Now, first off, what you want to do is sit up nice and tall. I'll come back in just a little. If you sit up nice and tall, and just stay here for a second. So you just want to feel where you can engage your tummy muscles, where you can open up, and where you can feel yourself separated from your midriff and your hips. So where you can feel that elongation, where you've been practicing, and you can stay up there. Now, I do only recommend these videos for people that have been able to achieve that straight backed posture, because otherwise all of these poses are just going to keep adding strain. You know, like I wouldn't recommend, unless you're comfortable independently sitting with your spine nice and tall and your shoulders back and it's not causing you pain, then that's the point when I would say proceed with the rest of these poses. Otherwise, you're just going to hurt yourself. Take it slower. You know, you'll get there, you know. So what you want to do, now that you've engaged your tummy, you've pulled your tummy into your belly button, into your spine. Just gently, mind you. You don't want to force anything too much. It's just to give you balance. Now, if you take your arm, and first bring it out to the side. So just feel where you're comfortable. Let it hang, but don't let it pull. Just let it be there. And see where you're comfortable. You want to bring the arm out to the side and just level it off with your shoulders. See how that feels good for you. You know, let yourself shift out a little. You know, if some of you might not be able to straighten that arm, some of you might be here. Your goal really is to keep your arm straight. You know, when you're if you're in a side angle pose, and I'm just going to demonstrate. If your arm is bent and you go over, you're going to bend with your elbow, so you're not going to go very far, and it's going to hurt, and it's going to be much harder to open yourself up because you're just like this. Whereas when your arm is straight, it sends a signal to the side of your body, letting it know that it's okay to lengthen because the top is lengthened. So yeah, just test that first before we do the actual side angle. Just test where you can go. You can bring your arm up, high by your head, keeping your fingers straight so that you're engaging all the muscle. And if that's as far as you can go, and you just want to be here, remember to, instead of letting your shoulder roll inward, which is likely to happen for a lot of people, you want to make sure you're bringing it back so that there is no strain and that you're just using shoulder strength. So if you can straighten your arm, bring it over your head. Bring your face to your arm so you're facing it. Take a deep breath in and bring yourself up. Really lengthen. And then let yourself fold into the side. So you take this as far as you need to. Now what will happen, I know this looks weird, but what will happen is your arm will start to go forward to protect itself. You want to bring it back so that it's just exactly over your head. Keep your arm nice and straight. And then gently, using your tummy to come back up, come back up, and then just give it a little shake out. You know, that's quite a good stretch, you know, especially like as it goes all the way through, which is why you want to make sure that your arm is straight when you try to do the side angle pose. If it has to bend a little and you have to just push through that, that's fine, but if it's really bent, don't try it. Just keep focusing on straightening that part of your arm first, and then you'll be able to move into the angle. So we're just going to do that on the other side. So you bring your arm out. This arm wants to be here so that you're just slightly resting on the elbow. You might be up a bit further and your arm's a bit bent, that's fine. You will eventually get there. So your arm is out nice and straight. Length. In line with your shoulder. And first just bring it up, test it. You know, really just understand what's going on with your side muscles before you attempt to really stretch them out. This might just be enough for you. But if you feel okay to open, breathe into your belly, lengthen, bring your arm out, bring that shoulder back so that it's not rounding inward. It's back supporting you, and lean into your elbow. Keep this arm over your head. Don't let it go forward or back. It's just going to make your spine go like, oh no, I wish I didn't do that. So just keep it over and keep yourself stretched where you can go. There we go. Now the whole time that you do these bed ones as well, make sure you're keeping control of your balance. That you don't want to hurt yourself, especially like I've got a metal headboard there. So you've got to be aware of your hazards so that you can have the most comfortable practice. That's the side angle for people that are not quite comfortable yet to be away from the wall in order to do this pose. So it's a bit for everybody. If you're feeling a little bit more comfortable doing your lotus pose and you want to take that a little bit further to open up, really open up the side of your body, this is what we're going to do. So come into your comfortable cross-legged position, not leaked. Hopefully you don't have leaky legs. But if you do, just be careful. Now we're going to take our pillows again. So you want to support your knees just like you did in lotus position. Now, because we're doing a side angle, I wouldn't recommend having a pillow underneath your bottom because you're on the bed. So the side angle is just going to make you wobble all over the place. It's just that if you feel uncomfortable, if you start to feel any pressure in your spine and tensing your tummy isn't helping that, then I would say just leave it a little bit while, wait till you're a bit more comfortable. Now, I'm at the edge of my bed, but you don't have to be. You can be right in the middle. This is just to make it a little bit easier. So what you want to do, sit up nice and tall, engage the belly, roll your shoulders back and drop them away from the ears. Make your crown nice and tall, and let your knees fall into the pillows so that the pillows are also taking the weight of your legs so that you don't have to worry. It is just focusing on opening up the top half of you. And then I'm going to bring both your arms up. Inhale. And then we're going to take our first side stretch. So you want to take this arm, bring it down onto the bed, and keeping this arm, keep it nice and straight. So we're starting the stretch with our arm already raised. Since we're already going in, like we're already in the sides, we're starting here. Make sure that shoulder is back, not rounded forward. It's back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take it all the way. Take it as long as you want to. Now we're going to stay here. We're not going to stay here too long because it's quite a intense opening for a lot of people. So just stay where you've got yourself to, where is your limit. Take a deep breath in, and then in your exhale, push that oxygen into your hip area and lengthen your arm a little bit further away. Just push a little bit. And then slowly with control come back up and then just shake it out. Now, side stretches, side angle poses are very intense for opening up your sides. So just be careful and breathe. Just push your oxygen through it and never stay in it longer than you need to. So we're going to go on to the other side. Take a deep breath in. Bring your arms out. Wide to the side first and then all the way up. Over your head. Try and keep your elbows as straight as possible. And then bringing this arm down. Keeping the shoulder back, not forward. Straighten this arm. Lengthen and open into your side. And then exhale. Take it all the way over. So just take it as far as you can go. Some of you might still be up here and you're just working into it. I just want to show you where you can go. And also because when I need to stretch, I have to do the full thing. Because it's just where my body is. And it doesn't take long to get there, you'd be surprised. You want to make sure that arm's straight, fingers are pointed away. You're really deepening the stretch from your fingers all the way up your arm. And if you're starting to feel your shoulder push into your neck and it's uncomfortable, roll that shoulder back and just wiggle it until you find that your neck is away from it. And each time you do this, you'll be able to get a little bit deeper. And then just shake it out. Let yourself breathe, shake your neck. If you're feeling any tension in your neck from the side angle, from where your shoulders can push into your neck, give yourself a little massage. Obviously, don't strangle yourself. Just nice and gentle. Just to sort you out again. Now, there is another variation of the side angle stretch. However, I'm going to show you it now, but I would recommend it once you found a lot of confidence in the stretchiness of your legs. It can be done without full extension. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Take it to your own body, like I always say. You know, you want to be comfortable in yourself. You do not. You don't want to go against what your body's ready to do. But this is what I do. So for a much longer side seated stretch, you can extend your legs. So first off, I bring one leg, just one, into my groin. So your heel is close to your groin. A little bit of a gap for you men. Your knee is supported. So for another seat, for this one, you can also use a pillow to support your knee if it's up higher than your hips. And it will just gradually go down as you practice. Now your leg can either be here, or you can have it here, or you can have it here. You can have it as far away from you as you need to, or as close to you as you need to. Because it's a side stretch, and potentially because you'll be about up here, you just want to be careful that you're not pulling into the twist too much. So if your body isn't ready for this kind of twisting, then don't worry about it. I'll just show you the demonstration. So from here, bring your arms up so that you're facing your knee, that your torso is facing the knee. So even though you're on your butt, you're a little twisted. And you bring this arm down. So for you it might be up here. Let's put this arm here for a second. Your arm might be here. You might be able to just hold it here. I'd recommend keeping the elbow down because it's going to help you with the fold. But if you can bring your arm down to the floor, bring this arm up and over your head and repeat it. So you're bringing your fingers to try and reach for those toes. And just take that really gently. Little breaths in, slow breaths out. And then come up. And untwist and shake it out. Now, if you can open your legs a little wider, you'll be able to extend that side stretch further into your leg. So from there, you'll have felt it in your inner thighs. You know, so you'll have felt the pull there. And eventually, once you build up your flexibility into your legs, you'll be able to bring it all the way out, so that you're in a lotus position with the leg extended. Don't try this, by the way, it's just demonstration. And then you'll be able to open the twist that way. So that's what you can get to. And it honestly doesn't take, I don't know, when you practice every day, it's more about the warmth. So every time you repeat that warmth, you repeat that stretch. So you can find that even when you're walking about, sometimes you'll just need to just kick that leg out somewhere. Like, oh yeah, like I can feel where I could do that again, and because I'm warm, and you know, so it just happens. So we're gonna do the other side seated stretch, but on the other side. So my foot is in the lotus position, crossed in front of me. I'm keeping it to where it's comfortable for me. And then this leg, you want to bring it close towards you. So if you can keep it straight, that's fine. If you can't keep it straight, that doesn't matter, because you can always put a pillow underneath it to support that knee so you're not hyperextending it. And what you do is you turn your body. So right now I'm face towards you, even though my knee's there, my leg's there. So what I do is I turn towards my leg, towards my knee. Then bring my arms up to open up my belly. Bring this arm down to the floor next to my leg. So if you can't get down there, that's fine. If you're just up here, or if you just need to hold on here, just be mindful of your shoulders. Straighten that arm and bring those fingers towards your big toes. So you'll feel a really deep stretch into your legs, into your side, sorry. I can feel it in my legs as well, you see. I'm going to keep that arm over your head, and your chest is continuously facing up. Now just be very gentle when you come out of the twist. And it's the same thing with any pose. You want to go in the way you came out. Now I'm just going to do the full version just to balance out my body. So here I bring the leg out to the side. Bring the arm down and stretch it out. Just there you go. So that's what you can get to. I'm so sorry, pardon me. And those are all the variations of the side stretches that you can do in bed. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope that you took your time and that you will allow yourself to do them at your own pace. All of these subsequent videos, these are all just introductions to the poses themselves and how you can get there, how you can be comfortable in those poses to progress. Eventually I will be doing lots of flows, which is lots of sequences of poses to help get your motor running and get your heart pumping and really show where your strength is and where you're developing. But for now, this is where we will continue on. Just delicately going into them, and eventually you might find that as you practice these, like even just a little bit in your own home, you might find that you're ready for those flows a little bit sooner. In which case I have so much material to recommend to you. So either way, I hope you enjoyed this seated side angle. Always remember to take care of your back, and that if there is any discomfort in your spine, pull out and try again at another time. You just take it. You just got to take it slow. I'm preaching it, but you got to take it slow, and life will get you there. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you feel a little bit more opened up and a little bit more free in your sides. Thank you. Namaste.